Today's super slow calisthenics workout is called the Sloth workout, which was initially called this way by my trainees as a joke, but eventually it also stuck to me. The Sloth workout consists of 5 exercises and only 1 repetition per exercise, done as super slow as possible. Specifically, you start with your hardest pull exercise. Here, I recommend pull-ups or chin-ups, and you can also use a band or do negatives if you're more of a beginner. Next, you move on to your second hardest pull exercise. Here, I recommend inverted rows, or you can also do prone angels if you don't have any equipment for these, since they target pretty similar muscle groups. After that, you move on to your hardest push exercise, pike push-ups, dips, or even handstand push-ups if you're more advanced. Your fourth exercise is your second hardest push exercise. Here, I recommend push-ups. Finally, you finish off with a super slow bodyweight squat, which also resembles a little bit of a horse stance, since you want to go downwards as slow as possible until you reach maximum depth, and your goal is to stay there for as long as possible. Rest between exercises is none, so no resting at all. Rest between rounds is also none, so no resting in between rounds either. And you want to do a total of 3 rounds. During round 1, the intensity you're aiming for here is around 80%, so take it relatively easy and don't go till failure during your first round. Allow your body to get used to the slow tempo and make sure you're using perfect form. Next, your goal with the second round is to fatigue yourself enough so that when you get to the final and third round, you will reach technical failure unavoidably. Finally, round 3, as we already explained, is about bringing yourself to technical failure with every repetition and therefore every exercise. Remember, it's not only the tempo of the exercise you want to focus on, it's also mind-to-muscle connection. So make sure you squeeze out every last drop of strength you have during each and every repetition and exercise. Especially when it comes to calisthenics, super slow training can be a great training method. In a nutshell, super slow training can be applied on most concentric strength exercises, or in simple words, most exercises that have a complete range of motion, an up and a down, a negative and a positive phase. And the main thing that changes when applying this method is that you move a lot slower than usual. An advanced super slow pull-up set, for example, such as the one shown to you today at the beginning of the video, can start with a positive phase, going up in 10 seconds. Next, pausing for about 10 seconds at the top and going down again in about 10 seconds. This makes each repetition last 30 seconds, assuming you can do more than one. The 5 main benefits I see in super slow training are: number 1, that it nullifies momentum, not allowing you that way to cheat at all. Number 2, it helps you perfect your technique and maximize mind-to-muscle connection, since moving at a slow motion allows you to zoom into each repetition and develop a lot greater awareness of all the feedback your neuromuscular system is giving you. Number 3, it's a lot more joint-friendly and it can be used as a training method to reintroduce exercises that often cause you injury and discomfort. For example, one of the exercises I often experiment with doing this are dips, which often cause problems to a lot of people, especially in the shoulder area. But after experimenting with this a lot, quite a few of my trainees have managed to reincorporate this back to the routine without having any issues, even though in the past it would always be an exercise that at some point caused problems. Number 4 is that it's a great way to add variety back to your workout routine and prevent boredom. And benefit number 5 is that it can help you break through plateaus by challenging your neuromuscular system in a different way from what it's used to. This is an especially helpful method to have in your training arsenal, especially for people who want to make calisthenics a sustainable, long-term lifestyle practice, since your body, your joints, your connective tissues only have so much mileage they can handle in one lifetime, and therefore finding smart ways to train that minimize friction on the structures is always a smart thing to do. Also, one more thing before I go, keep in mind that the Superhero Bodyweight Workout 5.0 will be launching soon. This is my most challenging bodyweight workout plan, and this year we'll be doing it in a bootcamp style. So we'll be doing it on a platform where we'll be all connected. You'll have communication with me, with other people that will be going through the program live. And since I can only be of service to a limited amount of people, there will be limited spots. So if you want to join us, make sure that you subscribe in the newsletter list below. That way, the moment the bootcamp goes live, you'll be notified and you'll be able to join us. You'll have about a week to get on board. That was all for today. And until next time, keep on training.